And I think that 50 years is a long time even for Asians. 50 years could have a lot of changes, let alone in modern age. And when everything has accelerated in its development. So 50 years is sufficient for almost all things has dramatically changed. For China, for the United States, for politics, for every power, every country in the world. And we have drastically changed the situation compared with 50 years ago. And it's inevitable. And for United States and China, 50 years ago, to align strategically. It's also inevitable. And less than 50 years ago, for Deng Xiaoping's China, and for example, the James Carter, America, will become and began to be and economically, financially, and even human exchange interdependent. Now, the dynamics are also very structural and historical. And not only because China's geometric rise, not only because relative and decline of the United States and the Western world, but also because such a major developments. And maybe number one is climate change, which could have a close connection with the outbreak of pandemic. For all of those things, and also for inevitable cultural exchange in both the United States, Western world, and in China, and in other places in the world. And it's almost inevitable that we can see that China and the United States and now is in a rivalry situation against each other. And although some situational and idiosyncratic elements perhaps may accelerate it or aggravate this kind of situation. So do not regret that the nostalgia in 50 years ago has passed. And we face some situation which is generally inevitable in history. The problem is that, and do we have a human sense? Do we have a sense of survival and physical security to try to and make this kind of confrontation rivalry become less aggregated, less and intensified, and to prevent both countries to repeat and the situation which in history of humankind again and again to let great powers fall into and so-called civilized trap.